I grew up in a very small country town in Australia.
It's Supercar Blondie, I'm at home.
Dad's the local lawyer in town, and he also has a farm.
You haven't caught me at my best.
So I grew up around cows and sheep and not too many cars. But we would travel from our property south of Brisbane to another property far, far inland in Queensland, and it would take 12 hours. So I was in the car a lot as a kid. My mum and dad loved driving. So I think I got the bug from mum and dad. Before I was Supercar Blondie, I co-hosted a talk radio show in Dubai.
Oh, it is, yeah.
Excitement, you mean?
I'm
You feel
alive.
excitement, yeah.
No, you'll be missed greatly. So you're going on to bigger and better things.
We used to cover local events. So I always loved being around cars. So whenever there was a track event, I would put my hand up and say, I really want to go and cover it.
Look what I've got in my hands. Luxury.
I got a call one day from Bentley to thank me for covering one of their track events on my radio show. And they said, how would you like a Bentley for a few days? Really? You're just gonna give me a Bentley for a few days? I couldn't believe it. So I said, yes, please. That sounds awesome.
This is the key to the new Bentley Continental GT.
From there, they gave me a few more cars. Would you like to take this car out for a weekend? Would you like to take that car out for a weekend? I loved it. And I thought, okay, how can I get my hands on more of these incredibly beautiful cars? And so I just went knocking on doors. McLaren, Ferrari, and luckily these guys, they knew my show and they were willing to give me a car as well. And I just started taking videos of my own experience in these cars.
Let's go.
I started up an account called @RadioBlondie because I was still on the radio. So I had a little bit about my work on the radio and also about these cars that I got to drive around in. Every night after work, I would come home and I would be working on creating content for Instagram until midnight that night. It completely took over my world. I was working weekends and all week. I got to a point where I had about 50,000 followers on Instagram. And I started getting a lot of requests from companies to work with me to advertise and promote their products because I had this audience. So I made this huge decision to quit my career in the radio. And that was not an easy decision to make because it's something that I loved. But there was something growing over here and I didn't really know what it could be, but there was potential. So I said, right, let's just pack in the radio and give this other thing a shot. And that's what I did. I then changed my handle from @RadioBlondie to @Supercar Blondie, and that's how @Supercar Blondie came about.
I always fly into a city and start in my kind of world, and that's the supercar, hypercar world.
I love the power and the speed and the technology that goes into making a supercar. It is really super refined and it takes manufacturers years and years and years to work on this technology and this power to deliver the best that they can. The other side of the thing is the luxury. When this car was delivered, it was worth around $3 million, right? Guess what it's worth today? Just 6 months later, over $5.5 million. This is a true investment. I suppose there are a lot of different options that you can get with supercars, and every single one of them is luxurious. And that's something to aspire to. This is one of the coolest features on the car. You can see straight out onto the street, and anyone walking by can see what you're wearing. So you've got to make sure you have your nicest designer jeans and shoes on, because they're going to see whatever it is that you have on. My favorite car that I've ever driven is the Koenigsegg Agera RS. There was just such a release of power, 1,300 horsepower. When you step on the gas, you let up and you flick it up a gear, it has this incredible thunderous clap come from the engine. It's the most incredible sound. This real visceral experience driving it.
Wow.
Yes!
How was that?
That was the most incredible driving experience of my entire life.
I'm trying to make supercars relatable.
Oh yeah, it's quite tubby, the seat, isn't it?
Yeah.
They can be quite intimidating to many of us. And so I just want to bring supercars and hypercars down to our level so that we can talk about them in a real way.
The side mirrors are so big that you get to actually see way more than usual, so you don't actually need to see in between you and the passenger seat out the back of the car. See, look, no mirror here.
And I approach a car like 99% of the world would approach a car that they'd never seen before. Oh, what's this? Oh, what's this little button, this gadget? Oh, that's cool. And I point out things that I think everyone would be excited to see.
Look how cool that is.
That's insane.
Isn't that so cool?
There's one of those things where you don't even want to ask how it works because you'll never
No,
understand.
no,
You're
you'll
just
never.
like, yeah, cool. I'll
Yeah.
just accept the fact that it's there.
That was a hologram.
I've travelled everywhere with this job. It's been quite amazing.
This is Supercar Blondie here in London. This is the first hypercar based out of the UAE, where I live, in Dubai.
What's up, guys? It's Supercar Blondie and I am in Mexico. We are just about to meet up with the supercar owners.
Just about to get the key to a 720S here in Amsterdam, and we're going to go for a bit of a spin.
You have got to be uploading every single day to keep your audience interested. Social media is 24/7, 365 days a year. There are no weekends, there are no holidays. So while it looks glamorous and amazing, and there is that side to it, and it is a lot of fun what I do.
I'm in Monaco, first time ever. Look at this view. There's a very special guest here. It's Patrick Dempsey. So what kind of speeds are we going to get up to? Because
You know what? I don't know. I haven't really been paying attention. I'm just still learning the track.
Yep. Oh, is this the first time?
Yeah, I've never been.
Ah, okay.
I'm James. Hello, Supercar. This is Richard.
I'm Richard. Hello, Supercar. Nice to see you.
Thanks. Yeah, first name
We were
Supercar,
just,
last name Blondie.
well, it does say that there.
Yeah, it does.
It says
We did our research.
You got it right.
Supercar's profile.
We're off to Jamiroquai and we're going to meet him. It's going to be awesome.
And Jamiroquai, that name, how long did it take you to learn to spell it? Being on social media looks really easy. Can I film this? Not really. Can I?
So this is all the guys in there. See the gentleman right there?
Yes.
Yes, he's an engineer. He should be paying attention to the driver. He's not talking to you.
But the amount of work that goes into creating those photos and videos is extreme. My name is Alexandra Mary Hershey. Is correct. That's my full name.
Okay. Supercar Blondie husband. So that should be me, right?
That's you. What comes up?
There
Nick
you go.
Hershey. Boom. There you are. Hey, how does that feel?
It's me.
I work with my husband. He's my manager as well. We've kind of dubbed him the Husinger. I'm not sure if that's going to catch on.
The reason why I'm doing this video here is because we're gonna surprise her for Valentine's Day.
Oh my god! There's a garden of roses and a Ferrari. Oh my god.
I am so lucky to have him by my side when I'm traveling around the world. Imagine if I was gone 9 months of the year and I didn't have him with me. That would be really hard. Actually, it would be impossible. He has been my photographer, my videographer, my business manager.
One of the things that we had to sort of immediately deal with was your persona on YouTube.
Yeah.
So it's been an incredible relationship where we have brought our two skills together, and we've been really lucky to be able to do that. On the flip side of things, it's really hard. You're working with your husband. We are constantly talking about work. When do you switch from being business partners to husband and wife? And that's something we're still trying to work out.
Amazing. Right, let's give her a round of applause. It's actually 4.
Right, ask him now, why is a director needed? And what's his credentials? What has he done before?
Okay, why is a director needed and what are your credentials? I'm glad I'm asking this after we've filmed the whole TV
Yeah,
show.
well, you should be telling me, because if you were left in the hands of this muppet, you'd be in real trouble.
Yeah.
That's why you need a director.
Yeah.
Same thing. He's just playing out his fantasies now, my husband, isn't he? He's like, see, it's the first time he's been animated all week. Here we go. Stand by and wait.
One of the things I love about my job is meeting people.
Hi, thank you very much for coming down. Hey, how are you going? Nice to meet you. Hi, how are you?
Good to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
Follow you on Instagram and
Aw,
everything.
thank you. Hi. Oh, you can sleep through all of this engine noise?
Keep the crowd in there, guys. Keep the crowd in. Go on.
You've done everything yourself?
Change my turbos, my intake.
I'm at the Milan Dragway here in Detroit, Michigan, and I have got a massive challenge in front of me.
So there's someone that wants to race you that feels like he's got some competition for you. That's Randy from Detroit Street Racing.
Things are getting serious.
He's gonna show you how to do a burnout.
All bark, no bite, I reckon. Do you often welcome people in like this?
Not really. It's more you earn your stripes on the street by having a car, your tradition. What do you do? What kind of car you have? What do you represent as a person?
I didn't bring a car.
Well, that's one stripe.
This is your car?
Yeah.
This is crazy.
Look.
Okay, what's going on here?
You gotta have a film.
Yeah.
You gotta have belts and buckles.
They're like metal belts on a car.
You dressing your car up.
You're
dressed up. This is like more money right here. This is more money.
Hi, Alex.
Donko.
Donko.
Brotherhood of Street Racers.
Brotherhood of Street Racers,
Right
that's
on,
what I'm
right
looking
on.
for. Throttle. Throttle, great name. This is great. I feel like I need to make up a new name.
Might make you part of the Brotherhood if you do what you gotta do right.
Yeah.
Really? And then I can get my own Brotherhood name?
We'll see, we'll talk about it.
This TV show is more about the people and why they do what they do, and their stories are super intense.
My friend, he was riding on the south side, and he was in a Cadillac, and they shot his car almost 20 times.
Some teenagers could be embarrassed of something like this.
Most,
yeah. So why don't you feel like that?
I grew up around it, and like it's part of who I am, and like it carries so many memories for me.
And now you're going to be getting behind the wheel.
Pretty soon, I guess, yeah.
You're getting emotional back there.
I'm a very proud dad.
It's ridiculous. Oh my God, okay. This is possibly the craziest tribe. And amazing. Imagine what would happen if you rocked up in a Ferrari around here. I just don't know how they'd react to something like that.
In order to get to where I am today, I've really had to push myself outside of my comfort zone pretty much every day for the last 2 years.
I got to actually learn how to drift.
You're gonna learn how to drift.
I'm not massively keen learning how to drift in the dark, let's be honest.
Then, the best thing that could happen in Detroit happened.
So you're doing pretty good. All you got to do is get your footwork down in sequence, and we'll be able to get it to go pretty quick. All right.
I think I scared him a little bit.
Just a little.
But I still haven't got it. You know, I thought it'd be easy, but it's not actually that easy.
There are a lot of judgments about how you can make it in the car world as a woman. You know, sometimes they say, oh, you must have just used your body to get there. Otherwise, how are you able to drive all of these cars? I'll tell you how. Hard work. You're a pro racer.
I am a professional, yes. Yep, I know, right?
Love it.
That's right.
So today, I'm going to be challenging Max Verstappen on who can change an F1 tyre the fastest. Obviously, a woman in a very male-dominated industry. That has been both a blessing and a curse. Max?
Okay. Yep.
Do you know how to change an F1 tyre?
Well, normally not, but I think I can.
A blessing in that now that I've reached the level that I'm at, I am the only woman doing this at the moment in the car world. It makes me unique.
3, 2, 1, go!
It's been a curse because it has been really difficult to get to that point as a woman. I mean, when you walk into a room full of men day after day after day, you really need to push through that. The other major hurdle has been the hate online. It got to a point where my videos were going viral. They were being picked up on other pages, they were being shared all over the internet, and I was just everywhere at one point. And so some people who didn't like me, they wanted to bring me down and threw hate my way every single day. And I mean, it got to the point where I got death threats, but I get a lot of love.
Best Valentine's ever! It's crazy.
And I'm really thankful for that. If that wasn't the case, I wouldn't have, you know, an audience of millions of people. This car just makes you happy. And it makes everyone else happy around it. Right? Did you see how many people were smiling today? That's so cool.
New York,
Detroit,
is it Detroit?
Miami,
Houston,
Vegas, LA.
Yeah.
And in each of those cities is one episode. And we cover like these really cool car cultures and get to meet the most interesting people. How dangerous is street racing?
Very. It's not safe in any way. There's no safety involved.
I arrive in New York City. What actually got you into JDM?
It's what I was able to afford.
Okay.
It gets addicting when you're taking cars that aren't meant to do something.
Right.
And then at the end of the day, you're beating cars like the Lamborghini or the Corvettes where you're recognized as something where you came from kind of nothing.
It's like the underdog proving
Exactly.
themselves. Here I am in Las Vegas. Who do I need to talk to about the hot rodding scene?
Well, here in Vegas, you came to the right guy. You came to me.
We are the Hot Rodders of Las Vegas!
My journey in Detroit has started.
In one summer, I raced the same guy 6 times. Every time I beat him by a fender.
So you're earning like $1,000 a week street racing?
Sometimes more, sometimes less.
What kind of looks do you get in this car? Oh, I turn a lot of heads. A lot of girls, they don't really think about, I want to grow up and have a car, slab. Yeah. I wanted to have a slab.
This is where my Miami experience truly kicks off.
This is the Majestic plaque. This is what you earn after your car is done completely to Majestic standards.
The piece de resistance, if you want to say that.
You really want it, don't you?
Oh, hey. Yes.
This is a gathering of the tribe. We've got everything represented here, guys. It's so sick to see there's one passion here, and it's the automotive passion.
This represents the exact culture. Diversity, women, men,
kids, family oriented. Everybody is into cars.
This is your moment. I think this is the time for you to go and do this. I think the way things have happened, the way doors have opened, the people that have come out to meet you.
Yeah,
that's all part of a bigger picture, you know.
We're just trying to get so many scenes done today, so I understand everyone's under a lot of pressure to get done. So everything's fine.
It's been one of the most intense experiences of my life, and I've shot in some pretty intense places. But this, look, it's been one of the most intense.
Yeah.
Honorary member of the staff.
Really?
Are we done filming? Is that a wrap?